like the tang of a lemon to wake you up first thing in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It is a beautifully sunny day here in the UK, but absolutely freezing. It is supposed to be like this for the remainder of the month, but I'm just grateful the sun is shining because I am one of those people that suffer with SAD or SAD, and I can get really down at this time of year. Normally I'm somewhere beautifully hot and warm, but not this year. So I'm very grateful for the sun today. I have a very busy day ahead. I have a lot to do, and I'm going to make use of this beautifully sunny day. I don't know how many times I've said that, because lighting in this house is an absolute nightmare. I have said that as well many times in my video. I do need to go and get ready, but I'm in the kitchen doing my morning routine that I've been doing for 15, 20 years, maybe more, I'm not sure. But I wanted to just show you guys. I have done a video on this. I think it may have been one of my first videos of like the exact recipes and everything I do, but I'm not going to go through the recipes. The recipes are on my blog as well. But I just wanted to show you, for those of you that haven't seen, I just feel that having some sort of routine, especially in the morning, is very good, and it just sort of keeps you grounded. It keeps me grounded, and it keeps me sort of in check. I don't have to think about what I'm having in the morning. It's set, it works for me, it's good for me, and that's what I want from my morning routine. I don't want to have or do something that is going to make me feel uncomfortable for the remainder of the day. I like to be set up well. I'm not going to get it, it's in the fridge, but the thing we start with is a glass of coconut water. When we sleep, our organs get very dehydrated, we get very dehydrated. So it's key to hydrate, and of course, coconut water is full of goodness, so many electrolytes, so we have a glass of that, preferably not in the fridge. There is one in the cupboard. Nothing too cold on the stomach. Waking up the digestive system slowly is key. And then we have which is what I was sipping on at the very beginning, well, finishing, is a lemon and water. This is the last of my lemons. We did buy a kilo. It's all happening this morning. We did buy kilos of it. We go to the market and buy a full case because we go through so much of it, and we don't have to worry about buying lemons every 5 minutes because we go through them. But it's literally a lemon squeezed into the cup with warm water, and that detoxes, cleanses, and again is very gentle on your digestive system. And then once that's finished, I'll have my green juice that needs a bit of a mix. This hasn't been made freshly today. I make a batch which will last me about 3 days, so it's just easier. So for days like this, I don't have to like blend and clean and cut, so that's all ready for me. I just need to give it a mix, and that is just putting all the good nutrients that I need in my body to start me off for the day. And that's what my morning routine looks like. As well as drinking all of that, there are supplements that I take this time of year. I mentioned in my last video, vitamin D. We all need to be on top of our vitamin D levels, so that's a spray. And then I also take chlorella and probiotics. These are soil based. I like to get it all in the morning on an empty stomach, so all of this goodness can get to work on me. This will take me at like 2 to 3 hours to get through. I'll take it all upstairs and get ready. And it's just something that I've got used to doing. I've been doing it for ages, and like I said, it just sets me up. It just sets me up, and I feel light on my feet, no bloating, no uncomfortableness, and that's basically it. I'm gonna take this upstairs. I need to start getting ready. Like I mentioned, I've got a lot to do today. My hair looks absolutely wild, so I need to sort that out. But yeah, I'm trying to stay focused and positive. It's the time of year where things just feel a bit meh. I know, speaking to many of you over on my Instagram, we are all feeling the same, and no matter how good or happy people look, we're all dealing with our own struggles in our minds, and this time of year is one of those times. And for me, I've just chosen to just concentrate on me and my reality. And no, I don't want to say block out what's going on in the world, because you can't, but I'm very choosy about what I let into my world. And I'm done with negativity and I'm done with thinking the worst or feeling the worst. And it's a process. I'm not there yet, but every day it's just a step closer to a more positive and peaceful life. I intend for this year to be full of amazing moments, is all I know. I did want to get outside today. I've been wanting to get out in the mornings for walks, but I'm not quite there yet. But this is something that I want to start getting in, especially when the days like this. I know it's cold, but the sun is just amazing. I'm actually probably going to do it tomorrow. Oh, also, I made an order of little bits that I just have treated myself to at this time of year to keep me going mentally and make me feel good physically, and just support me along my journey of health, because no matter how far along you are, you always need that little bit of support, and they're kind of little pick-me-up. So I will sit down with you guys at some point today and just show you what I got, because it has arrived. Hello, lovely boy. Is it too cold for you outside? It is, isn't it? We let him out and he ran straight back in. And Tommy is an outdoors cat, but it is far too cold for you, isn't it? Isn't it cold? Have a little clean. I didn't show you guys our friend from Italy when they came back. Look what they got him. They got this made. It says Tommy. Oh, sorry, Tommy. And it says from Ravello, which is where he's from in Italy. It's my village. And then it says, oh, you're giving me a clean. Are you cleaning mummy? It's adorable. And then it says made in Italy, because you were made in Italy, weren't you? Stefania has been asking me what to put on today, and something that she said at the beginning of the year was she wanted to make more effort with how she dressed. Steph, where are you?
Here, like I've nailed the outfit, but I just don't know on the shoes.
Oh, wow.
So,
is that possibly the shoe that you have in your hand?
Well, I was looking at it and I thought that clearly goes.
I love how you've
Still got my pajamas on.
It's the Four Seasons inspired.
You know.
Is it just the one shoe?
Well, I want to be a fairy princess and I want to be
You just want to be Cinderella for life?
Yeah.
The prince never comes, does he?
No, he will.
What?
So?
With the other shoe? Oh dear.
What do you think? Do you think that's too much?
I think it's
purple?
really lovely, but
It's purple, isn't it?
I think more than anything is the fact that, you know,
I'm not wearing a bra.
it's just maybe a tiny bit too cold for the outfit today.
Do you think I should just like hold that? Do you think that's what it was?
I just think save this for another day. Just be more wrapped up today, I think. Your dressing better for 2022 is going fabulously.
If this is me dressing better, I've got issues.
That is better. I spoke way too soon when I was talking about the sunshine, because it has disappeared and we're back to darkness. So I'm not happy, but I am lifted by the sweet smell, not of that, of panettone getting toasted in the oven. We always like to treat ourselves. I think you shouldn't completely restrict things. We don't ever have like cake things, especially in the morning. But since we got 5 panettone for Christmas, they need to be eaten, and today's the day for it. It's always an exciting walk. Steph can't wait. She can't wait. It's always an exciting walk to sit down with a piece of panettone. You can tell we rarely do this because it's like a moment for us. Is it good?
That's a really nice one.
Is it a good one? Yeah. I mentioned in another video about a friend of ours bringing a panettone from Italy, and oh my god, wasn't it just the best? It was the best panettone. I don't actually.
In Italy?
I think this one's the Veg Milano. I think it's that brand. So thumbs up then, yeah, for this one. So thumbs up. I finally finished stuffing my face with panettone, and oh my, was it good. Just popping you up here to basically... Oh, we'll try that again. I need to buy myself a stand, like a tripod. I broke mine And I'm like, literally, if you saw my setup, I've got boxes and food boxes and books all stacked up on top of each other. So guys, if you know of any good tripod brands, let me know in the comments below, because I really do need one. I've literally got a piece of blue tack on the back of my phone stuck against a candle. Not very professional at all. But anyway, I wanted to show you some of the wellness bits that I have purchased for myself. Like I mentioned earlier, these are just little pick-me-ups to get me along my way. Last year, I literally did nothing for myself, nothing whatsoever. I didn't even oil my hair very often. I mean, it was like, I maybe oiled it 4 times in the year. So I'm just giving myself a lot more love this year, obviously with what happened last year with my mum. It's all very understandable, but I have spent the last couple of weeks remembering all these things that I love doing for myself. So I intend to keep it that way. But we're going to start off with, I basically wanted to, I spend so much time at home, obviously, because I work from home, I live here, and it's just so nice. I don't want to leave. It's so cold outside. So we're being a lot more conscious of our home. So over the last few months, we have really been minimalizing it and getting rid of stuff that we just don't need or don't love. These are the 2 things we sort of stand by. If we don't need it and we don't love it, it doesn't stay. So we just want a more minimalistic home, and we also want a home that smells good. So I picked up this diffuser from Ecoya, and it's a coconut and elderflower one. We are a fan of this brand. It is a natural brand. They don't use any synthetic chemicals or things like that. It's all natural oils. We're a huge fan of their candles. We have several of the candles around the house. This is quite an expensive brand, which is why it's a treat. So I picked up one of these for us. It's a very aesthetic design. It's very simple. It smells amazing. What was it? Coconut and elderflower. Oh, wow. So you've got your diffuser sticks, you pop them in there, and that will take place somewhere in the home, in the middle, probably in the hall. So the next thing that I purchased is something I've been wanting to purchase for such a long time, but with everything that's been going on, I forget so much. But it is Irish moss or sea moss. I got a couple of packets of these. I actually picked these up in Planet Organic the other day. I was really surprised to see them because it's quite difficult to get these days. I don't know why. I remember in Whole Foods back in the day, seaweed in general, you could pick up fresh or dried. But anyway, so Irish moss or sea moss is full packed of minerals and vitamins. I think there's over 100. It's so good for you. This brand is the Cornish Seaweed Company, and this one's organic. And I think if you're getting any sort of seaweed or anything really, it should be organic. It's hand harvested, plastic free, obviously the packaging, and this brand cultivate it in Cornwall. So this seaweed has come from Cornwall, which is amazing. Other than the fact that it's very, very nutritious, is something I really want to be conscious of getting more seaweed and algae into my diet. I'd rather not supplement. I want to be getting my minerals and vitamins from food sources. So that's the reason for this. And also it can be used as like a thickener. So if you're making anything that needs a bit more thickening, this is the product. When you blend it down, it gives it that consistency. So things like if you're making like a plant-based tart or a cream or a sauce, whatever it may be, this is a really great natural option to use. So I picked up 2 of them, so I'm stocked, because when I got to the little aisle of the seaweeds, there was literally 3 left. I didn't want to take them all because I wanted to leave 1 for somebody else, but I got 2 because clearly there's other people thinking like me. I also picked up a couple of lip bits for myself. I got this Triple Luxe Long Lasting Naturally Moist Lipstick from Jane Iredale, and I got it in shade Susan. So I'm used to these sort of like more nudie colours like I've got on now. This is Air Perez, and I think it's called Runway. I feel like I've done my lip liner quite bad today. Anyway, but this is Jane Iredale's one, and as always, the packaging is just so lovely. And it's more of a rougey nude, if you know what I mean. So I've tried this. I'm not going to put it on now, obviously, because I have this on. But I've tried this before, and it's a very subtle colour. So it's more like my lip colour. So it just enhances my lip colour, which is what I wanted. I don't always want to look so done up. And it's just nice to pop on, especially if I've not got like eye makeup on. I don't want my lips to look too over the top. And I also picked up a balm. Obviously this time of year, I don't know about you, but my lips get very, very dry, particularly like up here. So I picked this one up from Fru, and it is their Cherry Up, and it's made with watermelon, mango, coconut and aloe vera. It's cruelty-free, vegan. So I thought I'd give this a try. I haven't tried it before, but the reason I always buy cherry balms is that it will give you a little bit of a colour. Again, sort of like same thinking behind this. It will just give my lips a bit of an oomph, and it's only balm. So I picked those two up for my lips. It was a bit of a beauty buy, as well as I wanted to, like I mentioned, like oiling my hair. I love oiling my hair. I feel when your hair starts to get quite long, the ends get very, very, very dry. And last year, where I was just rushing around and not paying attention, I would like hack away at my hair with my hairbrush because I had no time. I was like, oh, hurry up. So I'd literally rip the ends of my hair. I need a cut. I know I need a cut, and I will go and get a cut. But I picked up an oil from Aloe. I think that's how you say it. It's their pure aloe vera. It's their hair serum for all types of hair. Natural formula, vegan, free from petroleum derivatives. So I thought I would give this a try. I obviously still coconut oil in my hair, but I always like to I put coconut oil at the ends to about here. And then I'll always use like a product with amazing ingredients in them to feed the roots and my scalp. It also says 85.9% of the ingredients are from organic agriculture, and it's got Amazon heritage ingredients. So a very lovely brand. I'll let you guys know how I get on with that. But like I mentioned, the expensive, high quality, interesting ingredients out there on the head, and then the coconut oil throughout the rest of the hair. And I'll leave the oils in if I can, as long as I possibly can throughout the day. I used to do it overnight, but my sheets would just get absolutely ruined. And I did get this oil once that was like brown. It was almost black. Whatever you lay your head on got ruined, including people's shoulders. So I've got used to doing it in the day. It's just easier that way. Oh, something else I picked up that I just think is such an amazing buy. So I don't know if any of you have heard of like portable blenders. This is something that me and Spania used to dream of like 15 years ago, when we would always work like away from home. We'd be away for days. When we'd go out for food, or particularly breakfast in hotels, there was just nothing for us. So we'd want to bring our Vitamix, but it's so big and bulky. And then, you know, where do you wash that? In a tiny sink in the bathroom. So we're like, we really want a portable blender. I got one. Look, the little blending blades are in there, made of glass. You get 350 ml here. You have a little charging pad that you plug in and you charge this. This one in particular is magnetic, so it literally just finds it and then you charge it, which is a nice little feature. What I also loved about this one is not only can you access it from the top, but you can screw it away from the base, which means you can clean it really well. You can get in there, really give that a good clean the blade and all that. So this brand is called, I think the brand name isn't on the bottle, but I'm sure it's called Tiffin's. I'll link it below obviously for you. And it's said to be nearly as good as a Vitamix. It's very powerful. It even crushes ice. So in the summer you could make yourself some mocktails and out and about. This would be great for like picnics as well. Oh my goodness, this is just such a great buy. I'm so happy I've got it. And as I've mentioned a million times, 2022 for me is going to be a year of traveling. So that is a much needed purchase. What else have I got here? Oh, it was actually something I picked up the other day. It was not planned at all. I was at the farmer's market on Sunday that I go to around my area. And there's a man called, it's the Portobello Mushroom Company. I call him the Mushroom Man. But we got chatting to him and he had a load of like different mushrooms in medicinal form. And I just, without thinking, just picked up one just to have a look. And I happened to pick up this one, which it's from the Bristol Fungarium. It's 100% UK organic certified, Bristol born. And it's called turkey tail. I know it's reading backwards because I've got the phone flipped, but it's turkey tail. And I had never heard of turkey tail mushroom. And I know some stuff about mushrooms, but I hadn't heard of that. And the mushroom man started to tell me about how amazing this type of mushroom is. He then showed me a medicinal mushroom book where you could literally look up the problem that you're having and it will tell you which mushrooms would be best to treat your condition. So I mentioned a few conditions to him and he had a look for me and all of them pointed to turkey tail, which I naturally, without even saying a word, picked up, which always gives me like goosebumps because I love the way your body just knows, or you just know without words. Like energy is so much stronger, and trusting in the powers that be or the universe is real. Like, you know, those moments you're like, yeah, that's real. So I had to buy it and I had to I want to give it a go. I don't have any huge issues. They're little things that are nagging and I want to nip them in the bud. If there was ever a sign, that was the sign. So that's the turkey tail. I've not opened this. First UK grown organic certified medicinal mushroom extract, proudly grown in Somerset. I love that these brands are UK based. So this is the bottle. It comes in a dark glass bottle, which is very important for these sorts of things. And how do you take this? I don't even know. 1 to 2 full droppers, so the full pipette, day and night. So in the morning, in the day, but where do you have it? What do you have it with? Just in your mouth? I might pop it into a small amount of water and maybe shot it, depending on the taste. But I will obviously update you guys on this. Those of you that know about turkey tail or any other medicinal mushrooms, I know after I posted this on Instagram, so many of you gave me things to watch and listen to. There are several documentaries on Netflix, apparently, which I need to have a look at because I'm really not with it with things on television. So I will watch them. I can't remember what they were called. I think it's called Fungi and something else. I don't remember, but again, I'll link everything below. Medicinal mushrooms are just so underrated. They are incredible. I think if I remember correctly as well, this particular mushroom is fantastic for immune system and lung health. I don't have any issues with my lungs, but it's an area in my body that I'm like kind of aware of. So like sometimes it's hard for me to take a breath, and I think it's linked to like my emotional state. I think I carry everything here. So on top of the other things, that was another thing I thought. It's an all-rounder for me. Then this is something new that I've been trying. I've already started trying it, but it was something I wanted to purchase for starting the year off. It's from a brand called Botanical, and it's a skin clear elixir from Botanical. Plant-based active ingredients, natural source of vitamins. So I don't usually, like I mentioned earlier, I don't like to take supplements. I like to have things in food form. And normally with things like this, there's a ton of nasty ingredients and bulking agents and things that are just not good for you. But with this brand, I saw that it was only good ingredients. There's things like saw palmetto, berry extract, natural beta carotene, cherry powder, acerola cherry powder, which I already take. But I thought I'd give this a go as I have a little issue with my skin around this area. some of you might have seen it, but it comes up every so often. I haven't worked out what it is. I feel it's a certain food and I'm having an allergy to a food and I can't work out what it is. I really can't. But I thought I would give this a go because maybe it's just me missing something. I usually get my blood test, but I haven't done with everything that's happened with the pandemic. But I'm going to Poland in several months, so I'll have all my bloods done then, and then I'll be on top of things. But I just thought for now, I'll give this a go. And so far, so good. This area is healing. I've had no new breakouts. One thing I have noticed is my skin isn't as dry as it was before. I suffer like really dry, like around here where you're like, I need moisture. So I haven't had that. I don't know if this is going to clear up something like this. I think this is a deeper issue. Myself and Savannah were actually talking last night how there's a clinic called the Hale Clinic in London. It's like a holistic homeotherapy clinic, but a whole sort of like mini hospital for it. So we really want to go and sort of have a little bit of an MOT as well, which I am planning to vlog. I mentioned it when I was last in Italy, when this last happened to me, and obviously with COVID and my mum, I forgot all about it. Something I've just restocked on that I want to show you is the Sun Warrior Protein Classic Plus. I don't buy this for the protein because I get enough protein, but it's sprouted and fermented. There's such fantastic ingredients in here, and sometimes when I'm really, really busy, it's just easier for me to sort of, I don't want to say replace a meal, but I'll just make myself like a little shake and pop some of this in so I don't flag. So it says 4 grams branched chain amino acids, made with ancient grain-like seeds, great tasting protein, plant-based. And obviously something else I want to do is get back into training, and I will need those extra vitamins, minerals and calories. I think they do other ones. This one has no stevia, it's natural. I find when you buy things with flavoring like chocolate and vanilla, that's when the product starts becoming sugary and unhealthy. So I always say stick to the natural, and then if you want chocolate, for example, add in cacao powder and some dates, or actual vanilla or actual strawberries instead of the fake stuff. This is another thing I picked up. I actually spoke about this on my last video, the essential vitamins you would need on a vegan diet. And it's from a brand called Aura. What was I talking about with Aura? I think it might have been the omega-3 or the iodine. I can't remember. But anyway, I saw this in Planet again yesterday. And it's called Aloe Gorgeous. And it's a plant-based collagen booster. So I've never seen any plant-based collagen. So I thought I would give it a go because I've never tried anything like that. It's a organic plant-based blend of aloe vera, pea protein, vitamin C and E and bamboo silica, plant-based food powder. It's got things like coconut sugar, coconut milk, acerola. There's a lot of acerola in things, and I just take acerola like pure from Kiki. It's such a fantastic product. Then we've got vanilla, aloe vera gel, bamboo silica, vitamin E. It's organic, obviously. And yeah, I thought I would give that a go as well. What have we got left? I also picked up a soothing body oil because there's nothing more self-loving than oiling your skin and having it soft after a shower. My skin gets so dry, especially this time of year. So I picked up this one from Espa. Such a gorgeous brand. Natural Beauty Inner Calm Soothing Body Oil. It's got sandalwood, rose geranium and frankincense to help you unwind. Myrrh to ease the mind, and sweet almond oil deeply nourishes for beautiful, supple skin. Oh, that just sounds amazing. So that's another thing I'm going to be doing, part of my self-care routine. And I think that's, oh no, I've got one more thing. This was another one for the home. Never heard of this brand before, but I saw it again in Planet Organic. It's from a brand called Perfect Chaos. It's citronella and thyme, and it is a 100% plant-based, hand-poured, if I can get it out, God, the suspense candle. And we saw this, myself and Stefania, and we were just like, oh, how wonderful is that? I mean, not to mention the absolutely incredible smell of it. That's the little sticker that you can stick on if you want, but also option not to, because I know that when we finish this, this will be used as a plant pot or something, maybe over there on the back wall. Oh, this reminds me of Thailand. The smell of it reminds me of Thailand, which is where I should be right now. So bringing a bit of Thailand into the home. So picked up a beautiful candle as well. And that is everything, I think. Oh no, I didn't mention is this. It's, we picked up some natural bath salts. We are redoing the bathroom, so we're gonna have only a few more times left with our bath because we've decided to get rid of it because we don't use it enough and just get a bigger shower. So we thought we'll get some lovely bits for the bath to enjoy before it goes. So this is from West Lab. It's called Mindful, and it's their frankincense, bergamot, and CBD bath salts. How incredible does that sound? Epsom and Himalayan mineral salts that we can pour in the bath. Got magnesium in it as well, essential oils, of course, and cannabis oil. How amazing. I can't wait. I think I'm going to run myself a bath tonight to use it. So that is everything that I picked up. I think it's very, very important to just take time out for yourself and really look out for yourself. I feel that we always look out for others, but rarely for ourselves. So yeah, I did a whole 2021 of looking out for others, which I'm not complaining about. I wouldn't do it differently, but now it's me time. Anyway, guys, I am going to end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Any questions, comments, please leave them below for me and I'll get back to you. Please also tell me what you'd like to see from me, if there's anything specific, if there's any sustainable brands that you'd like me to do a try on with, a specific recipe, maybe you just like vlogs. Let me know. I always love to know and hear from you guys. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. Obviously, it supports me as a digital creator. And I'm over on Instagram every day. You can come say hey. It's at honestly Alessandra. And until next week, guys. Oh, I'll give you a little sneak peek into next week. So next week involves part of what I'm wearing. I don't know if you'll guess. Let me flip the camera around. Involves these bottoms and a few other bits like this. I don't know if any of you can guess. Should I try and go up the stairs without falling over? There we are. Not the slippers though. But it involves these trousers and a few other bits. I don't know if you guys will guess, but it is a try on, obviously, because it's clothing. But what try on is it? But yeah, guys, have an amazing week and I will see you next week. Mwah!